The world's greatest force, dedicated to truth, peace, and justice for all mankind. These are the Super Friends.
Since the Super Friends are DC Comics copyrighted, I doubt the title means Dr. Doom. Here at the zoo, we only know one other Doom, and yep, they're back. It's been way too long.
Within the depths of a dark, mysterious swamp lie the rotting remains of the Hall of Doom, destroyed during a previous encounter with the Super Friends. A little further! Further! Whoa, that's good!
The sign says, "Keep out by order of the Super Friends." Then who are these guys? The maintenance crew? Every few months they scrape the moss off? Whoever they are, they're hooking up cables to lift it out of there.
Batman! Robin! What are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same question.
Didn't you read the signs? This is a restricted area.
We've got a permit from the Department of Parks. Gotta turn the Hall of Doom into a museum.
This looks in order.
It's too bad the Super Friends removed the ion engines, or we'd have the world's first flying museum.
How did you know we removed the engines? That was a top-secret operation.
Why, it was leaked to the news, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Well, it was leaked to somebody because he knows about it. In fact, if it wasn't leaked, there's only one other way he could know.
Hang on, Batman. I'll be there in a... Hey, let me go.
Well, Batman, I think my little project may start on time after all.
I should have realized it immediately. There's only one criminal who'd bother salvaging the Hall of Doom.
That's right, Batman. Lex Luthor!
Yeah, that's the other way. The guy holding Robin is Solomon Grundy. The whole gang is here, and they quickly get to repairing the Hall of Doom.
Attention! Attention! The Legion of Doom hereby claims the city of Metropolis.
Great Scott! Lex Luthor and the Legion are at it again.
He knows the Super Friends won't stand for it. He's setting a trap.
And I'd be delighted to take the bait.
Yeah, we know. The official Super Friends charter requires each member to walk face first into any trap they come across.
My muscles, they're freezing up. I can barely move. My body, it's hardening.
That's right, Superman. You've been crystallized. Ha! You're suitable for a museum now.
Before she can stop him, he's hit Wonder Woman too.
Now that the Super Friends have been taken care of, it's time we made ourselves at home.
Yep, the Super Friends have been defeated. That means Batman and Robin, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That only leaves Aquaman, Green Lantern, Atom, Flash, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, Samurai, Apache Chief, and El Dorado. They're obviously not real Super Friends.
Holy super statues, Batman. There must be some way to help Superman and Wonder Woman.
There might be, Robin. If we could only find a way out of this cell.
Though his body has been solidified, Superman's mind continues to function.
Got to find a way to move. X-ray vision may be the answer.
Turning his vision inward, Superman bombards his crystal body with X-rays.
It worked.
I can move.
I learned that that's a real thing, at least sort of. X-rays can break down the bonds in crystalline structures, so if those structures are alive, the right amount of X-rays should allow movement. Nicely done.
Superman, we've got to stop the Legion of Doom before they do any more damage.
No, you must find an antidote to the crystallization. Wonder Woman and I will go after the Legion.
There's no need to rush. The first thing they've decided to do is the most pointless thing I can think of: robbing Fort Knox. Why? As of right now, they have the whole country and its resources at their fingertips. With that power, they steal gold, even though as the nation's conquerors, it already belongs to them. That means all they're doing is moving it from one place to another, and what do they figure to do with it anyway? What do they need to buy that they don't already have as rulers of the United States? I know Lex is supposed to be a super genius, but if he thinks he has to steal that gold, he's not all that perceptive.
Another few minutes and we'll all be billionaires.
In that case, you'll all have some taxes to pay.
To the Super Friends!
Stop them! Salmon Grundy, crush Super Friends!
In this crystal form, I don't have enough speed or strength.
I'll handle them, Superman!
A bit slow today, huh, Wonder Woman?
It's possible this plan isn't working. How's Batman coming along with that weapon?
Back at the Hall of Doom, Batman attempts to reverse the polarity of Luthor's crystallizing ray.
There. With any luck, a blast of this ray should transform Superman and Wonder Woman back to normal.
No time like the present to try it out.
Unfortunately, Batman misread the wiring inside the ray and only strengthened its effect. A preacher in Garden Grove, California tried to buy Crystal Wonder Woman and Superman to serve as entryway statues for his big glass church. Batman refused to sell.
Well, Super Friends, this looks like the end for you.
Not yet, Luthor.
Welcome, Batman. Come to perish with your not very super friends?
Not exactly, Luthor. We've come to even the odds.
Good work, Batman. I feel better than ever.
And I feel like tangling with some supervillain.
You fools! Stop the Super Friends!
Nice try, Sinestro. Now it's my turn.
My power ring!
As usual, the Legion's downfall was letting everybody talk so much. Next cartoon called A Pint of Life. We're off to a British pub.
In the heart of the busy city, a speeding ambulance arrives at the Metropolis Medical Center.
We've got to get him into surgery immediately. It's no use. We can't operate. The boy needs a transfusion, but according to his history, his body will reject normal blood types. These records indicate that the only one with compatible blood is the boy's father.
The challenge? His father is a scientist and he's on an expedition in the Amazon jungle. Finding him won't be easy. They need help.
Wonder Twins, you've got to find Dr. Jonas Marks, the anthropologist, and bring him to the hospital immediately. His son is in desperate need of a blood transfusion, and there's only a short time left.
They'd better get moving then. There's a lot of jungle to search.
I think we're going to need some help, Zan. Lucky for us, Aquaman's in that area now.
Wonder Twins calling Aquaman. Wonder Twins to Aquaman, over.
Go ahead, Zan.
Aquaman, there's a Dr. Jonas Marks on an expedition up the Amazon. It's life and death that we find him. We need your help. Meet us by the Xingu tributary.
Will do.
That's about 260 miles from the coast, so Aquaman has a bit of a swim ahead of him. Since the Amazon has over 1,000 tributaries, it's a good thing he can tell them apart from underwater.
Okay, Wonder Brother. What kind of speedy transportation have you got up your wet sleeve? Wonder Twin powers, activate!
Form of an ice missile.
This is the fastest way to get there and the coldest, too.
I've asked before what he's burning for fuel and why it doesn't melt him, and the answer was just go with it. But since when do they have to take their gloves off to activate their powers? Their usual mode of transportation is Jaina turning into an oversized eagle and Zan turning into a bucket of water that Gleek carries. Since when is Zan in charge of transportation? That scene left me a little off balance. Too many anomalies.
I was right. The temple ruins have got to be here.
Put it back, Indiana. You know what happens when you pick those things up.
Dr. Marks, come look! The Temple of Xingu. It's magnificent.
He says that like Xingu is a local deity. Singu is the name of the local people groups and the river that they live by.
Dr. Marks, I thought I might not find you in time.
What is it?
Your son has had an accident. We've got to get you back to the States to give him a transfusion.
Hurry! My boat is this way. Sealed in!
Something tells me this isn't a welcoming committee.
Okay, going by the context that we have, nobody's been in this place for centuries. How long have those guys been sitting there?
It's the trouble alert. Aquaman must be in jeopardy. The beeping's coming from this direction. Hurry!
Better hurry. If those guys have been inside that idol as long as they seem to have, they're going to be hungry enough to eat anything, including an anthropologist and an Aquaman.
You've got to find a way out of here, Aquaman. Not for me, for my son.
Great mother of Atlantis, that water is filled with piranha.
Jonga Naramo!
Then since you're alive, they won't bother you. Piranha, or piranha if you go with the local pronunciation, are scavengers, carrion eaters. They don't like living meat. When you hear the old saw about how they can strip a cow to the bone in 1 minute, that's a dead cow. Unless you invade their usual food space or otherwise make them mad, they don't really care about us humans. And today, they'll obey Aquaman's telepathic command and chew through the trap door. The ropes? Maybe have them chew through those too?
Whatever that means, you can forget it. Wonder Twin powers, activate. Shape out a jaguar. What's the matter, fellas? Scared of a little kitty?
Form of a water jet.
Since Aquaman and the others are out of the ropes, let's assume he did what I said. Zan does the missile trick again and they reach the hospital in time, while those local boys run back into that giant mouth, prepared to wait another 200 years to be let out again. Next cartoon, Day of the Dinosaurs.
Within the impenetrable walls of the Hall of Justice, a mysterious crack will lead Wonder Woman and Samurai on a potentially deadly journey.
It doesn't make any sense. The Hall of Justice floor is 2 feet thick reinforced concrete. Not even an earthquake could crack it.
Whatever did this worked very slow, Wonder Woman, like the wind eroding a mountain.
I think this mountain has reached its maximum stress level and it's falling apart.
Brace yourself, Samurai. The floor is giving way.
The Hall of Justice, it's sinking!
Quick, Samurai, let's get out of here.
Or not. Now there's no exit. The hall is sinking through solid rock. It eventually lands somewhere deep in the earth.
It's incredible. We've fallen into some sort of subterranean world.
These plants, they're prehistoric.
Great, Hera! It's a Tyrannosaurus!
They manage to chase it away, but the adventure is just beginning.
Look! There is a cave up ahead. Hurry! We should be safe in here until that Triceratops leaves.
Something tells me we ran into the wrong cave.
You think? How do we convince these guys to go away without seriously hurting them?
Kaze no yo ni hayaku!
Samurai, look out!
Something saved us!
Who Whoever you are, your timing is perfect.
Thank you. I am Technos. I observed you as you fell into our world. I am sorry I could not stop it in time. If you will allow me, I will show you the world of my people, the Volti.
Lead on.
He can teleport. He takes them to a futuristic city covered with a force field dome to keep those other guys out.
We have been here for over 1,000,000 years, Wonder Woman. For centuries, we have monitored your race and the world above.
But why have you never contacted us?
Because our world has existed in perfect harmony. There was no reason to contact you.
If their society is perfectly peaceful, they sure don't need our influence screwing that up.
But what about that race of cavemen? Why haven't they advanced?
You speak of the Slarums. They are barbarians. Our race broke off with them 500,000 years ago. We built our force field to keep them out of our city.
But with your technology, you could help educate them, allow them to survive.
I'm afraid I was right. You surface dwellers are descendants of the Slarum race, and just as dangerous. Now you will be a threat to no one.
Huh? How did he get that? It doesn't matter. They're in a force field cell, but not for long.
Tome Ningen!
Using his ancient powers to turn himself invisible, Samurai devises a clever plan of escape.
Hurry, Samurai. I'll follow you out the hole.
What's going on in there? Where's the other prisoner?
He escaped through the hole, and I'm leaving too.
No! Stop! Where did you come from? Japan?
Well, it's true, and it's the best gag in the episode.
We cannot penetrate their force field dome.
If we can't get through it, we'll shut it off. My magic lasso is made of gold, a good conductor of electricity.
Of course. We can short out their power source.
Stand back!
I think I see a design flaw. The radio in the Hall of Justice can't reach the surface, so they're on their own.
Looks like we've got company again. Wait! We don't want to harm you.
Volti never speak to Vaga before.
We are not Volti. We come from above.
We are friends.
Volti, not friends. Volti Sun Dome, cover our fields and grazing land. Slarum go hungry.
Technos was wrong. They are not barbarians after all.
The Sun Dome is gone, and I think it's time we all paid the Volti a little visit.
They considered the Slarum inferior, so they figured it was okay to steal their land. That sounds familiar. Maybe it explains why they speak American English.
The strangers from above lead the Slarums. They'll destroy us.
No, Technos, we come in peace. The Slarums aren't dangerous. They only attacked you because you deprived them of their farmland.
Forgive us. With all our wisdom, we have been very ignorant. The surface dwellers were right. We can all live better if we live together in peace.
Techno said the two groups separated 500,000 years ago. That's a lot of animosity to just vanish in an instant, but I suppose it could happen. Techno returns the Hall of Justice to the surface, which begs the question of why he dragged it down there to begin with. Maybe he was aiming for Fort Knox and missed. Hitting it wouldn't have done him much good anyway. We already know Lex Luthor got there first. Even though, as the nations conquerors put it together, it becomes nature's. Okay then.